Hi everyone, we are doing comparison and repeated identity word problems. This is for visible thinking, pages 25 to 28 and 42 to 44. Right, let's look at question 1. Tammy baked 50 more muffins than Sandra. Alright, so I'm going to highlight some of the keywords here. 50 more muffins than Sandra. Sandra baked 4 times as many as Linda. All of them baked 320 muffins. How many muffins did Tammy bake? Okay, so these are what I am looking for. So let's, draw the model. So now, like I mentioned before, you don't always need to start with the first line. Okay, now if you want to start the first line, but you realize that you have problems later. Okay, so always be prepared to erase your models. So Tammy baked 50 more muffins than Sandra. So let me do it step by step. So Tammy baked 50 more muffins than Sandra. So that means Tammy's model is longer than Sandra. So whatever Tammy has, Sandra has, but she has 50 more. Okay. Now then it tells me Sandra baked 4 times as many muffins as Linda. So Sandra has 4 times. So which means her box now is actually, I need to divide this into 4. Because Sandra baked 4 times as many as Linda. Now if I divide Sandra in 4, remember Tammy is the same as Sandra, but Tammy has 50 more. So I also still need to divide Tammy. So this is something you need to remember. The other way is you can start with the second line. Sandra baked 4 times as many as Linda. So you come up with this first. Sandra has 4 units, Linda has 1 unit. Then you look at Tammy baked 50 more muffins than Sandra. So Tammy, whatever Sandra has, Tammy must also have. So if Sandra has 4 units, Tammy must also have 4 units. But she has 50 more. Okay? Now then all of them baked 320. So if your model looks like that, chances are you will be able to solve the question. So how many muffins did Tammy bake? Now I have 1 unit, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 units altogether. But this 9 units is not equal to 320. Because I have this 50 that is an extra here. It's not 1 unit. So I need to get rid of it. So what do? I take 320 minus off the 50 first, and that will give me 270. So this 270 is actually 9 units. So 9 units, 270. So 1 unit, 270 divided by 9, and that will give me 30. So 1 unit is 30. What am I looking for? I'm looking for Tammy. Where's Tammy? Tammy is here. So how many units is Tammy? So Tammy is 4 units. So I find 4 units, 30 times 4 gives me 120. But Tammy is not just 4 units. Tammy is 4 units plus a 50. So that's why I take 120 plus 50 and I get 170. So this is how much muffins Tammy baked. Question 2. Rick, Xavier, Yumin bought a present together. Rick paid $24 more than Xavier. Yumin paid $32 more than Rick. Cost of present is 140. I want to find Yumin. Okay, so these are what we know. So let's try. So let's first do Rick and Xavier. So Rick paid $24 more than Xavier. So whatever Rick has, Xavier also have. So if Xavier has 1 unit, Rick also has 1 unit, but he has $24 more. Okay. Now, next, Yumin paid $32 more than Rick. So I have Yumin now. Now, Yumin paid $32 more than Rick. That means whatever Rick has, Yumin has also. So that means this 1 unit Yumin has. This $24 Yumin has as well. Don't forget that, because whatever Rick has, Yumin has, but he has his own $32 more. So can you see? So whatever Rick has, Yumin will have, but Yumin have $32 more than Rick. So this is how your model should look like. And then all in all, my total is 104. Okay. So how much did Yumin pay? So I want Yumin, which is this. So I want to find out how much he paid. How many units do I have? I have 1 unit here, 2 units, and I have 3 units. But I have lots of extras. I have this 24, I have this 24, I have this 32. So I need to get rid of them. So, a few ways of doing it. You can just subtract all together, or you can just add them up first. 24 plus 24 plus 32, and that will give you 80. So that means if I take 104 minus 80, I'm left with 24. So that means 3 units is 24. 1 unit is 24 divided by 3, and that will give me $8. I want Yumin. Yumin is $1, 1 unit, which is $8 plus 24 plus 32, and that will give me a grand total of 64. So 64 is what Yumin paid for his share. Alright, question 3. Rick, Xavier, Yumin bought a present. So again, these 3 person bought a present. Now Rick paid $24 more than Yumin. Xavier paid twice the amount Rick paid. Again, cost of present 104. How much did Yumin paid? So let's see what's the difference between this and the question 2. So let's draw it out step by step. Rick paid $24. So again, Rick and Yumin this time round. So whatever Rick has, Yumin has, but Rick has $24 more. Okay, now remember to always draw this 24 different from this 1 unit because it's not the same. Okay, so the other way is to just remember to keep on labeling the boxes. This is 1 unit, this is 1 unit. So you know that the difference. Okay, now let's look at the next statement. Xavier paid twice the amount Rick paid. Xavier paid twice the amount that Rick paid. Okay, so how do we do that? So Xavier, he paid twice. So that means it's 2 times of Rick. So where's Rick? Rick is here. So which means whatever Rick has, Xavier also have. So which is that 1 unit and that $24, but 2 times. So that means he has another 1 unit and $24. Okay, so that's what Xavier has. All in all, 104. I want to find Yumin. So now I want to find this 1 unit. Okay, can? So let's do it. So again, I have how many units? 1 unit, 2 unit, 3 unit, 4 units now. But I got these 3 24s here. These are the extras. So I want to get rid of them. So how I get rid of them? I add them all up, or I can multiply because it's the same. So I have 3 of 24, so I take 24 times 3, and that will give me 72. You can add them up. It's the same thing. So I take 104 minus 72, and that will give me 32. So which means 4 units is 32. 1 unit will then be 32 divided by 4, and that will give me $8. So I want to find 1 unit, so this is my answer. So Yumin paid $8. Right, question 4. So same thing, Rick, Xavier, Yumin. So now Rick paid $24 more, and Yumin paid twice the amount. Cost is 104. I want to find Yumin. Okay, so let's draw this. So again, Rick paid $24 more. So Rick and Xavier, because Rick paid $24 more than Xavier. So whatever Xavier has, Rick also have 1 unit, but he has $24 more. Now it doesn't matter whether you draw this bigger than the 1 unit or smaller, it doesn't matter so long they are not the same size. Now then Yumin paid twice the amount that Xavier paid. So which means Yumin, because Xavier is 1 unit, so Yumin will be 2 units. Alright, this is much more straightforward. So 104 is the total. So again, let me get rid of my extra 24. and that will give me $80. So this is 4 units. So 1 unit, 80 divided by 4, that will give me 20. What am I looking for? I'm looking for U min, which is here. So I'm looking for 2 units. 20 times 2 is equals to 40, and we have your answer. Right, question 5. This is on repeated identity already. Okay. So 3 shirts, 4 pants, 175 altogether. Each pair of pants costs $14 more than a shirt. I want to find the cost of a pair of pants. So, like I always mention, don't do the first line first. Alright, don't draw the 3 shirts and 4 pants. Don't do that first. Find out the relationship between a pair of pants and a shirt. Find out one first. So let's do 1. So I have pants, $14 more than a shirt. So whatever my shirt is, my pants is the same but $14. So 1 unit here, 1 unit here, and here is 14. Okay, so I've got 1 shirt, 1 pants. So now let's multiply, let's duplicate. How many pants do I have? So I've got 4 pairs. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So I need to repeat my drawing 4 times. Okay, so I've got 4 pants. How many shirts do I have? I have 3 shirts. So I need to repeat this 2 times so that I get 3 shirts. Oops, sorry. So 1 unit, 1 unit. Okay, so I got 3 shirts, 4 pants. All in all, they all cost $175. Okay, so 4 pants, 3 shirts. Each pants costs $14 more than a shirt. So satisfy whatever conditions I have in my question. So I want to find the cost of each pair of pants. So I need to find 1 unit. So how many units do I have? I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 units, but I have this extra 4 14s. So let me get rid of them. Okay, the extras I don't need. So 14 times 4, that will give me 56. So I get rid of them. 175 minus 56, and that will be 7 units. So now 1 unit, 7 units is $119. So 1 unit is 119 divided by 7, and that will give me 17. So I'm looking for a pair of pants, so which means I'm looking for this. Sorry, no space. Which is 1 unit, which is $17 plus 14 because of the extra 14 there. So that will give me 31. So you see, for all these word problems, you need to have the model. The model will help you identify how to solve and what to look out for. Right, question 6. Charles bought 3 shirts and 4 pants. So 3 shirts and 4 pair of pants. 217. Each pair of pants costs $14 less than a shirt. So I want to find the cost of each pair of pants. Okay, so let's do it the same way. So first, let's do the one pants, 1 shirt first. So each pair of pants costs $14 less than a shirt. Now, in another way of looking at it is that a shirt. So which one costs more, pants or shirt? So pants costs less than a shirt. So which means my pants bar is shorter than my shirt. How much less? $14. Now I'm not going to draw my 14 outside. I'm going to draw it inside. So I need you to see pants and shirt. Pants cost $14 less than my shirt. In other words, my shirt costs $14 more than my pants. If I have $1 less than you, it means that you have $1 more than me. They are just opposites. Okay, so I hope you can see this. So how many pants do I have? So I've got 4 pairs. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so each one unit. My shirt is also 1 unit, and then this 14. How many shirts do I have? I got 3 shirts. So 1, 2, and 3. Okay, so all in all, total I have 217. So let's recap, huh? One pants costs $14 less than a shirt. In other words, shirt costs $14 more than a pants. I've got 4 pants, 1, 2, 3, 4. Got 3 shirts, 1, 2, 3. So I can solve. So get rid of the extras first. So I have 14 times 3. And that will give me 42. So then I take away 217 minus 42. And that will give me 175. So this 175 is actually 7 units. So then I can find 1 unit, which is 175 divided by 7. And that will give me 25. So I'm looking for pence. Pence is just 1 unit, so this will be my answer. Now question 7 is a little bit more tricky, so let's pay a little bit more closer attention to this. So listen carefully to how I explain it. If you have questions after you've watched this explanation, please do ask me. Alright, or ask your teacher. So Wilson bought 2 storybooks, 1 pencil case, and 3 files for $41. So this is what I know. Now let's look at each. Each storybook costs $14 more than the pencil case. Each file costs half as much. Half, huh? That means if I have 1 unit, it's half. If I have 2 units, it's half. Okay, so this is something you must remember. Half, huh? Right, then I'm looking for my pencil case. I want to find how much the pencil case costs. So let's try. Like I said, always we do the one item first. So let's do storybook. Storybook and pencil case. Storybook costs $14 more. So that means whatever the pencil case have, that's 1 unit. Storybook has $4 more. Now then, let's look at the next statement. This is the tricky part here. Each file costs half as a storybook. So this is my storybook. My file costs half of this. How do I draw this? Now how do I have half of 1 unit? I can't, right? In a way, what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to divide this into half. Divide this by 2. Now what's going to happen to this $4? Half of $4 is 2. Okay, so this part here is $2. But half of 1 unit? It's half a unit. It's odd. Now remember one thing. This box here, why we use 1 unit is because it's easy. Now this box can represent anything. It can be 1 unit, it can be 2 units, it can be anything. It's just a box. It depends on what you put into this box. As of now, I've put 1 unit into this box. But can I don't put 1 unit? Can I put something else? So let me erase this. Can I put something else into my box here? Such that when I half it, it makes more sense, or it makes it easier to think about what I'm doing. So let me erase all this. Let's just draw the box. Okay, because remember, the pencil case box is the same as my storybook's box. So some of you will choose 2 units. And if this is 2 units, this is 2 units. And now if I half it, remember half it, huh? Okay, if I half it, what's going to happen? So this is my file. Okay, so I may draw my file at the bottom. File. So this is half of my storybook. So instead of 2 units, now I have 1 unit. Instead of $4, now I have $2. So you see, half. So if I take my file, I times 2, I will get 2 units plus $4. You see that? So now I have my storybook, I have my file, I have my pencil case. Oopsie. Okay, oops. Okay. So now let me duplicate How many storybooks do I have? I have 2 storybooks. So let's draw twice of it. So same thing, 2 units plus $4. 1 pencil case is here already. I got 3 files. So 1, 2, 3 files. So same thing. 1 unit, $2. 1 unit, $2. Okay. All in all, they cost $41. Alright, so let's recap. 2 units, $4. A storybook costs $4 more than pencil case. Okay. File costs half, so I divide by 2. So 2 divided by 2 is 1. 4 divided by 2 is 2. So I got this 1 unit and 2 units, and then I have 3 files. Okay, so once you have this, solving it shouldn't be a problem anymore. Let me get rid of the dollars because they don't belong anywhere, or they are not units. So I have $4 plus I got 3 $2, and that will give me $14. So if I get rid of the $14, that will give me $27. So this $27 is actually how many units? Let's count. I got 2, 2, 2, 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9. So it's 9 units altogether. So if 9 units is $27, 1 unit will be 27 divided by 9, and that will give you $3. Okay? So what am I looking for? I'm looking for pencil case. Pencil case is 2 units. So 2 units is $3 times 2, which is equal to $6. So that's how we get our answer. Question 8. Wilson bought again 2 storybooks, 1 pencil case and 3 files for $22. Each storybook costs $4 less than the pencil case, and each file costs twice as much. What am I looking for? I'm looking for pencil case. So let's again draw the model. So I've got storybook, I've got pencil case. So each storybook costs less. So the storybooks cost less than the pencil case. So in other words, pencil case costs $4 more. So 1 unit, 1 unit. So pencil case, storybook costs $4 less than the pencil case. Each file costs twice as much. So that means my file is 2 times my storybook, which is 2 units. Okay, so let me duplicate. I got 2 storybooks, 1 pencil case, and I have 3 files. Okay, so let's draw it like that. Alright, so now all in all I have $22. Okay, so again, same thing, let's solve it. So the only extras that I have is just this one $4. So I get rid of this $4 and I will be left with all units. So $18. So all in all I have, if you count properly, you have 9 units. Right, so same thing, 1 unit will be 18 divided by 9, which is $2. I'm looking for pencil case, which is 1 unit plus $4. So 1 unit plus $4, and that will give me $6. Alright, this is on page 42. Okay, question 1. Charles had twice as much money as Dave. Ethan had twice as much money as Charles. Alright, so I got a few things here. Charles twice as Dave, Ethan twice as Charles. If Ethan has $36 more than Dave, what's the total amount the 3 boys had? So let's try and draw the model. So first I draw Charles. Charles twice of Dave. So Dave, if Dave has 1 unit, Charles will have 1 unit and another 1 unit, 2 times. Now Ethan had twice as Charles. So Ethan had 2 times of Charles. So Charles is 2 units. So Ethan will have twice of it. So that means he has another 2 units. And all in all, he has 4 units. Now then it tells me Ethan, or if Ethan had $36 more than Dave. So looking at the model, where's more? How Dave is 1 unit, Ethan is 4 units. How much more does Ethan have? So Ethan has 3 units more. So this part here is the amount that he has more. And the question tells me he has $36 more. You see? Look carefully. Ethan, $36 more than Dave. So that means whatever Dave has, Ethan have, but he has $36 more. So looking at the model, what relationship can you see? How many units are there here? 1, 2, 3. How much do I have here? $36. So which means that 3 units is $36. Hooray! Then I can find 1 unit, which is 36 divided by 3, which gives me 12. I want the total that the boys have, so I want to find all this. I want to find this. So all in all, they have 7 units. So 7 units is $12 times 7, and that will give me 84. So they have $84 altogether. Alright, question 2. Charles twice, Dave, Ethan 3 times Dave, Ethan $36 more than Charles, total that the 3 boys had. So same thing, let's try and draw the model. So Charles twice of Dave. So Dave 1 unit, Charles will be twice 1 unit and another 1 unit. Now Ethan had, now instead of 2 times before that, now he has 3 times of Dave. So 3 times of Dave, how many units does Dave have? Dave has 1 unit, so 3 times of Dave will be 1 unit, 2 units, and 3 units. Okay. Now then it says Ethan had $36 more than Charles. So where's Charles? Charles is here. Ethan is here. Charles has 2 units. Ethan has 3 units. How many more units does Ethan have? Ethan has this extra 1 unit. And it says Ethan had $36 more than Charles. So which means that this part here is $36. And that tells me that 1 unit is $36. So I want the total. Total, 6 units. So that's why you take 36 times 6. And that will give me 216. Hooray. Question 3. Gordon had 3 times as many picture cards as Henry. Ivan twice as Gordon. If total they have 90. How many more? Okay, now look at the question. I want how many more picture cards did Ivan have than Henry? Okay, so that is what they're looking for. So again, same strategy. Let's draw the model. So Gordon, 3 times of Henry. So Gordon will be 3 units. Henry will be 1 unit. Okay. Alright. Now Ivan twice as Gordon. So Ivan, let me draw it up here then. Okay, never mind. Draw down here. Twice of Gordon. So Gordon has 3 units. Ivan will have 3 times 2, which is 6 units. Okay. So Ivan will have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 units. Now, what else do I know? I know they have a total of 90. I'm looking for how many more picture cards did Ivan have than Henry. Okay, so let's look at Ivan and Henry. Where are they? Ivan is here. Henry is here. How many more did Ivan have? Ivan has 6 units. Henry has 1 unit. How many more? Yeah, I will have 5 more. That means I'm looking for this part here. I'm looking for 5 units. So how do you solve it? Total number of units is 10. 10 units is 90. So that means 1 unit is 90 divided by 10, which is 9. So I'm looking for 5 units because that's how much more that Ivan have than Henry. So 9 times 5 or 5 times 9 will give me 45. Now some of you will go and find Ivan, which is 9, and you times 6 and then you minus. That's fine, but this is a faster way. Alright, question 4. Gordon had 3 times as many picture cards as Henry. Henry. Ivan twice as Henry. Total 90. Total 90 picture cards. I want how many more picture cards did Ivan have than Henry? Similar, but maybe slightly different. Let's look at Gordon and Henry. So Gordon had 3 times, so Henry is 1 unit. Gordon is 1 unit, 2 units, and 3 units. Okay. Ivan twice as Henry, so Henry is only 1 unit, so which means Ivan is 2 units. Total, I've got 90. How many more did Ivan has than Henry? So Ivan is 1 unit. Ivan is 2 units. Henry is 1 unit. So how much more is this small 1 unit? So again, 6 units, 90. So the strategy is about the same as question 3. 1 unit, 90 divided by 6, which is equal to 15. So I'm looking for just 1 unit, and that is my answer. Okay. Right, question 5. Diana twice as Evelyn, Evelyn 4 times as Fionn, total of 91 stickers. How many fewer stickers did Fionn have than Diana? So I need to compare Diana and Fionn. So first things first, let's draw the model. Diana, twice of Evelyn. So Evelyn, whatever Evelyn have, Diana also have. Okay. Now Evelyn 4 times of Fionn. Oh, so that means Evelyn has not just 1 box now. Oh dear. Yes, Evelyn has 4 boxes. 4 times of Fionn. So which means I need to update this as well. Which means Diana is also each of them 4 units. Now let's check. Okay, let's see whether we're correct. Diana had twice of Evelyn. So Evelyn has 4 units. Diana must have 8 units. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Correct. Evelyn 4 times as Fionn. Okay, so sometimes you may need to update your model. So don't be afraid to do so. They have a total of 91. I want to find out how many fewer stickers did Fionn have than Diana. So let's compare Diana and Fionn. I want to find how many fewer because Diana only 1 unit. Fionn has only 1 unit, Diana has 8 units. So how many fewer? So she has 7 units. So this whole thing here, this part here is what I'm looking for. Okay, because it's what is lesser. You see that? Okay, so same kind of working, 13 units, 91. Now I know it's a bit difficult to divide by 13, but you just have to keep trying. You get 7. So I'm looking for 7 units. 7 times 7 equals 49. So she has 49 fewer stickers. Right, question 6. Same thing. Let's look at the question. Diana twice as Evelyn. Diana also had 4 times as Fionn, total of 91 stickers. How many fewer stickers did Fionn have than Diana? So I need to compare Fionn and Diana later. Alright, so first let's draw the model. So Diana, twice of Evelyn. So Diana is 2 times of Evelyn. Now it says here Diana also had 4 times as many as Fionn. So I need 4 units for Diana. I already have 2 units here, so I just further divide this. Now if I divide this, I need to remember to divide this, because why? Fionn is only 1 unit. So let's check whether we are correct. Diana twice as Evelyn. So Evelyn now has 2 units, Diana has 4 units. Twice, correct. 2 times 2 is 4. Diana 4 times as Fionn. Okay, very good. Total, they have 91 stickers. So I want how many fewer stickers did Fionn have than Diana. So I'm comparing Diana and Fionn. So how many fewer? So this is that part here that I'm looking for, which is 3 units. So 7 units is 91. 1 unit, 91 divided by 7, and that will give you 13. So I want to find 3 units. I take 13 times 3, and that gives me 39. Alright, so I hope by now you are experts at comparison and repeated identity models.